So here we go. Let's go and see if we can find this. What's it called? A deckhand. Like a cabin boy, that's it. That's who we're looking for. And we think he's been kidnapped by some rich people. Now the good thing is, if these kidnappers are hostile, and they're also rich, might be able to rob their punk asses. Oh, this is a very nice house.
Might I help you, sir?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
Oh, she's going to receive me, is she? Dirty girl. Is that her? Looks like a Triss Marigold.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lord de Sardet. And to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We're looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
Oh, so it's their son.
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it's their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
Exactly.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
I'm not too sure about this. Yeah. And why is that?
What was your son doing on a Naut ship? Why would they have taken him?
It is what they do. Through pacts and contracts, they steal away young children from their mothers.
What are you talking about?
I would have thought that a legate would know these things. But it is true that you are young and inexperienced. It seems that you have been protected from the turpitudes of our own nation and their terrible allies. This horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not say another word. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Nauts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact? It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Nauts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
Can we trust her, though?
Excuse me, madam, but I haven't quite finished my inquiry yet.
If you would be so courteous, I would like you to leave. I have told you all that I have to say.
With respect, my lady.
Oh, well then. Guess I'll be sending your son back to the Nauts, you fucking bitch. I shall be taking your son from you now for your insolence. Right, so let's go and have a word and find out if this is true. Hoof fungus. Aye, that's definitely not what you need, like. If you're a female and you've got some hoof fungus, you might want to get it checked out. Right, Owen, I think we're close to setting sail here. This seems like all the quests that we are getting done here. Just really wanted to find out more about the land. Why is this guy waving me?
Your Highness, I'm happy to see you. Your absence this morning worried both your father and me.
Come now, Sir de Corsillon. My father may have been angry, outraged, or disappointed, but he's never worried about me. I am sad to have caused you any worry, though. Would you believe that I was rotting away in a sinister jail, guarded by thugs ready to kill me? Though still seeing double from last night's drink, I was preparing an ingenious escape plan when... ta-da! My dear cousin jumped up out of nowhere and saved me. I'm quite the fairy tale damsel in distress.
You might have refrained from the company of bandits the night before such an important departure.
Take away the risk and halve the pleasure, de Corsillon. It is the salt of life.
I fear that some of my teachings have been misunderstood. But you wanted to ask me something, de Sardet?
What will be your official title on Tiafredi? Or are you just here to keep an eye on us?
Come now, don't be ridiculous. I'm coming in the capacity of official advisor, nothing more. But His Highness has also asked me to report to him on certain strategic observations. I am therefore required to take note of all events, chart the island and its resources, but also obtain as much knowledge as possible concerning the more dangerous creatures of the island. Your help will be extremely valuable to me. I've no longer the legs of an adventurer.
It's always a privilege to help, Master. I need to be leaving. I have quite a few things to do before we raise anchor.
Right then. Well, that was very interesting, but onwards and upwards. I need to get down. Pardon me. I need to get down there. Right, you. Is this true?
Sir?
Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Tiafredi. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
No. Madame Fontaine.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nauts, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Naut. Our ships are his home, and we are his only family.
Right, okay.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us?
This is awfully
Anyone who's
interesting.
not a Naut?
Oh, how I would like my father to be implicated in this sordid business.
Yes? Well, how can your...
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child due to some contract with the Nords.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, de Sardet. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Nords. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange. From time to time, the congregation has passed such accord, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son because of some agreement signed between my uncle and the Nords?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance, via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child, and regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Naughts as quickly as possible. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
Yeah, I don't care about what's morally right or wrong. The father made a deal, sold his son into the Naughts for riches, and that's where the son belongs. I'm going to get him back, and he can journey and go on adventures with us. It'll be a lot better than being housebound in a noble's family. Sounds like a shit life. Army hearties, we're going to do some shivering me timbers. Let's do it. Let's go and find out where this boy is. Ooh, what's this? I would like you to prepare several meals and bring them to the warehouse we own on the canal. Okay.
This document mentions another property. A warehouse.
That would be a great place to hide. Shall we take a peek?
I think we should take a peek. I'm gonna murder everyone while I'm there. I'm gonna drive my sword through their guts. So wait there.
Here we are. Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
A handful of underlings don't scare us away. Right, cousin?
Let's just try to remain discreet.
I'm trying to remain discreet, but my two little servants seem to be intent on shouting at the top of their lungs.
Sir de Sardet, what are you doing here?
I've come looking for your son. The Naughts are worried about his disappearance.
Those Naughts took him from us, but now we've got him back, and he'll be staying with us.
Would you be so kind as to hear what I have to say, Sir Fontaine? I looked into the contract that binds you to the Naughts. It was indeed you who ceded your son to them in exchange for help with your business with the bridge.
It is so. But that sort of contract is ignoble. I never would have signed it if I had known.
You should have thought of that before. Breaking the contract could have regrettable consequences for the congregation.
The prince will know how to negotiate with the Naughts. If they take my son back, my wife will die of sadness.
Her sadness would be all the more terrible if she learned of your role in the story, don't you think?
You wouldn't dare tell her. I beg you.
You're not leaving me with a choice.
Very well. Take the key and take him away. Cursed be the day I delivered my son unto the Naughts.
All children leave the nest one day or another, sir. Farewell.
Exactly. You've made your choice. I've got a funny feeling they might attack me. And I challenge them to do it. Why, if they've took the son back, then why is he like... Why have they got him locked up? It seems strange. Like, surely they'd have him, like, nice and warm in the house.
So it's here that our man keeps his son. Abusive fathers.
He keeps his son locked up even though he wanted him back. What the hell? Are you alright, boy?
Who are you?
My name is the Sardet. I am legate of the congregation. Your captain has sent me to find you.
And were you able to convince my father to allow me to go free?
Yes. Even if I had to bend his arm a little.
That doesn't surprise me. He seemed to have no intention of changing his mind. I feel more sorry for my mother. She seems so sweet and happy to see me.
You don't seem to be all that close to your parents.
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old. I barely remember them. They find me, capture me, and lock me up in this warehouse. Hard to grow close after all that. My family is the Naughts. I am sorry for my parents, but that is the way of it now. Can I go home?
Yes. You should still go and say farewell to your mother. Then find your way to the ship. I'll see you there.
Hey, pretty good resolution. I'm happy with that. Oh, what's this? Oh, we could have broke our way. Level 1 science. I thought I would have had something with science on it, but it doesn't. I wonder if that's like a secret area or a different way in. Probably a different way in. Yeah, we could have broken through that wall if we didn't get permission to take the sun. That's pretty interesting. Now wait there. I've got a funny feeling there's more loot to be had. So let's find it. I'm here for your loot. And there's none. And I want to be trapped because my people are in front of me. It's just like a place where they store wine. Right, let's go upstairs. There's got to be stuff up here. You kidding me? There's fuck all. There's note at all. Right, I think that's it. Is that every single side quest done? Find the smuggler. So we've got both of them to turn in and this one, Heretic Hunt, find the smuggler. Let's go and do this now. I'm really enjoying this. This game's so chill to play. And I'm pretty sure this is still the tutorial. Da 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 da. Oh, so look, we just found some leather in that container, which is good. Talk to him to find the smuggler.
Sir?
Are you ready?
We should be able... My cabin boy.
You do?
All we can do is plot a course. No one tells the wind what to do. I do thank you. I didn't think you'd go to so much trouble for a cabin boy. Your actions bring you honor.
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers.
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. May I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
Nothing to bother yourself about. I'm just curious.
You wouldn't, by the sheerest of coincidences, be on the trail of a couple of heretics, Your Excellency. The same a couple of the ambassadors of Ptolemy's men have been looking for nigh on 2 days.
And so you know about that?
Of course. The Cardinal's henchmen are hard to miss, even in a crowd. And they were making quite a fuss, hoping we would cave in and help them in their hunt. Feel free to carry out your own investigation, but you'll end up with the same answers. The port brigs, just like the warehouses, are property of the Naughts. No one else may enter.
So he's not too pleased about letting us...
Be back soon, Captain.
We need
Letting
to
us
have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
The jail's over there. What's this over here? Nothing. Oh, so we need a North uniform so we can get into that jail, or we can go in full blast. But if we go in full blast, we'll like piss them off. Right, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I like how it's getting you used to the faction side of things. And to be honest, we haven't made too many friends so far. So with that building there.
You cannot pass. Only the Naughts have access to the prison.
Oh, I've got a North uniform. Can we change in plain sight? I'm just gonna put that thing on in plain sight. That's right, because that's a North uniform, isn't it? Hello there. I'm back. I'm back, lads. Oh, there's an item.
I've seen a few escapes in my time.
Are you the smuggler?
You snuck yourself in here just to ask me that question. If this is some sort of trick to get me to admit to some crime, you are truly twisted.
You can see for yourself that I'm no Naught. Come now. Are you the one I'm looking for?
I'm already locked up. What more do I risk? Yes, I am a smuggler. But I'm not the only one in this city.
I'm searching for a couple fleeing to Leme. They're trying to leave the city discreetly. Have they contacted you?
You certainly can't imagine I'm going to answer you without getting something in exchange.
I'll get you out.
I don't really think of my clients as kin, but I'd never betray any of them for free.
A real saint you are. How about your freedom in exchange for your loyalty? Tell me where I can find them and I'll open this cage.
That works for me. Your two Telemites are hidden in a warehouse behind this very prison. They must be waiting for me, but you might want to be quick about it. If the Naughts get their hands on them, they'll find themselves in this same cage.
Thank you.
Anytime. And these doors? You're gonna open them, right?
Well, I will. I'm a man of my word.
Thank you, my lord. And don't worry about me. I'll slip outside without being seen.
Good. Looks like everybody else is free now as well. Doesn't matter their crimes. They could be murderers and rapists and I've just let them free. That's how I roll. It's the smallest jail in the history of jails. Right, now with that in mind, gotta go and see the heretics. Have we not already been in this warehouse? It does look remarkably similar. There they are. Hello there.
Who is there?
May the Illuminated save us. Did the smuggler send you?
He did.
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison, but reveal to me your hiding place.
Oh, the traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition then? Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Thélème so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
They ought to be silenced. What about your research?
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it would provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of Saint Matthias. The one who returned to Thélème after traveling with his master.
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Teofredi, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of Saint Matthias.
And? What did you find?
Teofredi is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, St. Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced St. Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black and white, and there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own hand.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
Shit, the options are looking rather bleak.
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could forget what you have discovered, perhaps.
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
Yeah, why don't I speak with the Bridge Alliance? No. I think I should let them be on their way.
It doesn't sit well with me to send you to the flames. I freed your smuggler, and he'll certainly be in touch. He, or another member of his band. Be careful, and safe travels.
Oh, thank you, my lord. You are a man of noble heart. May the Illuminated protect you.
Thank you for having heard us and helped. You are truly full of kindness.
Yeah, we'll let them go. I've got no interest in putting people behind bars for bloody researching good texts. Yeah, I thought I'd been in this place before. Look, I've already opened that chest. Right, let's go. If I can I get past? Thank you.
You have a kind heart, Greenblood. It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me. I wouldn't have wanted those poor buggers to end up on a burning pyre.
It would seem that I'm not the only one with a tender heart.
Right, we'll go back to the embassy. I like this. I love this mechanic. And let's change out of our clothes.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sardet, to what do I owe the pleasure?
It pains me to inform you that the heretics you seek have fled.
Curse them! How could that possibly have happened?
I'm gonna lie.
Alas, these renegades have found protection with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. I would not have been able to capture them without risking a diplomatic incident that my uncle would have condemned.
The bridge. I thought as much. Those heretics have turned to them. But I had hoped that you might intervene quickly enough to stop them. It is truly regrettable. We have nothing else to do but pray that the Luminous might shield us from their lies.
That was awesome. I just barefaced lie to him. That's what he gets. I don't like this faction. I don't like the Bridge Alliance. I don't like any of them. They can all go and fuck themselves.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, de Sardet.
I'm dying to find out how the faction thing actually like comes into play later on in the game. Like, does it even matter if they don't like you or what? Right, that's it. Time to raise anchor. It is time to raise anchor, isn't it? It is. The great departure. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. This is going to be an awesome sea journey, look at it. I'm on a boat. Now before we do that, can I go on the boat and explore it or not? No, it doesn't seem like I can. Nah, it's all blocked off. Right, let's go.
Sir, are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to...
Permission to board the ship. We are ready.
Certainly. But keep in mind that we'll be at sea for several months. If you have any farewells to make or any final business to put into order, now is the time.
I'm ready.
No, my house is in order. We are ready to embark.
Perfect. Follow me.
I am so eager to discover Tear Friddy. My isle. My new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures.
Really?
As big as buildings.
That's right. I heard a rumor the Nauts even brought one back in one of their ships.
I doubt that. The Nauts are strange, but they're not idiots.
That is epic.
The beast is awoken!
Those conniving, piss-distilling, bridge-building liars. The creature was supposed to be out for days. They'll pay for this.
What the hell?
What the hell manner of cargo are you
Exactly.
transporting?
Help! We need ropes! We must contain it! Help!
Come now, let's lend them a hand.
It's a bloody ent.
Watch out! Take a step back, sir!
Is that going to impale it?
Kurt! Captain! Keep my cousin safe!
That's the mother's lucky charm. Oh, fuck me. Fucking hell, this guy's a beast. Fuck. I need to learn his attack pattern. Right, if I block it. Dodging seems to be the best for this big creature, like. Dark Souls in it. Under the arm. Oh, fuck me. Ah, I was too slow. Oh my god, this creature is a fucking beast. Ah, he fucking killed us? Fucking hell. Bosses are no joke. Right, I've just realised something. I can parry this guy, but he's so big that it knocks us on the arse. So I'm just gonna have to stick to dodging. It's probably best if I do just load the last save game and start again because I wasted so many health potions there. Fucking hell. Beast, this thing is a beast.
So eager to discover Tear Freddy. My isle, my new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures.
Right, see if we can trigger it by just running here. We can. Good. Just dodge whenever you see it, but that massive attack's fucking crazy. Right, don't. Right, come on, we're doing alright, we're doing alright. You can just dodge every attack. It's got massive invincibility frames. Yeah, the dodging is top tier, like. Oh, that's got a massive arc. Done him. Have some of that.
Greenblood, how do you fare?
Fine. It is dead.
Are you wounded?
I'm well. Your lessons have proven effective.
I've never seen a beast this size. It's quite extraordinary.
Cousin, what a fight. You were illustrious.
I'm not of the same mind. I had the feeling it was already weakened. I did nothing more than finish it off.
Your humility remains a constant. But believe me, that battle was absolutely epic.
Nice, level 4. Reset your character progress. The memory crystal allows you to redistribute all the points you've spent in all skills. To use it, open the game menu from the character tab, use X. Also, it does use up 1 crystal, which I don't want to do. And I haven't even spent any points in this tree yet. Okay, wait there. Save it, and let's explore this tree. Oh, and I've got one of these points to spend. Melee combat. I think I'm just going to put agility level 2. Although I don't know yet. Talents. When do I get one of these? Level 5. Okay. Right, so what have I got here? Where's 200 blades? Allows the use of one-handed blades. Allows the use of two-handed blades. So that's how we get to that. So this is an offshoot that allows you to go down into the... Allows to roll by quickly using dodge a second time. Okay. That's impressive. Deals more damage. Stasis completely immobilizes the enemy for the duration of the effect. 8 seconds, that's pretty good. Allows the use of magic rings. Lets you put alchemical preparations on the ground. There we go, we're putting it all in the one-handed blades. Happy days. More damage is always good, like. Putting it in there. Right? And this I need one more level to get that. Happy days. Right, where we go? Get on board the vessel. Because that ship's fucked and he just punched a hole in the side. So we're dealing with massive trees. I'm dying to see what type of beasts. I kind of feel like this game got a slow start. Gentlemen. But it couldn't be. I reckon it's going to be an epic adventure.
Your cousin's enthusiasm is most impressive.
This journey is his long-awaited chance to prove his worth. He has a demanding father.
More likely he's just happy to be free of this hornet's nest.
I definitely know I am. That's certain.
Stations, lads! Weigh anchor and ready her to wear! Lively now, lively! Catch me a wind!
I wonder if we're going to appear on the island or if we're going to have a scene on the boat. I hope we get a scene on the boat, like, where we maybe fight a sea creature or something. That'll be incredible. Or maybe it's a bit too early for that. I'm getting too far ahead of myself. We're near land.
Tea ready! Ahoy!
Oh, I'm excited. Feels like Treasure Island. It just feels like Treasure Island. And it's a good feeling. What the hell? What's a me?
Charming welcoming committee.
Medicine men.
Gentlemen, I am Constantine of House Orsay, your new governor. I have no idea what sort of ceremony you've prepared for my arrival, but I would gladly skip it, so... indeed, these are rather peculiar customs. I see, it seems you are quite intent on serving me a drink. Hello? Cat got your tongue, gentlemen? Would it be those annoying beaks?
I am truly sorry. These doctors should have shown a greater measure of courtesy. Thank you, dear doctors. Move along. Go and trouble the Nords. Pay no attention to them. Instead, just drink. The long voyages at sea require the appropriate treatment as soon as we land. According to our scientists, without fortifiers, you might catch your death, and that will be quite regrettable.
I should have chosen death. This concoction is liquid torture.
I would think that they would have warned you on the ship.
Not in the slightest. And you must be Lady Morange, my predecessor.
You are correct.
There you are! To your health. Aha! You got your dose of bile too. Allow me to present to you Lady Morange, and to you, my dear lady, my most trusted cousin. Where is the captain?
He seems to be preoccupied with some sort of admiral.
Indeed.
I bet you he is, the dirty bugger.
For this most marvelous voyage. Excellency, lead me to the palace, I beg you. And, whenever possible, go by way of all the intriguing alleyways. I am dying with impatience to discover this new city. My city!
Your Excellence! We must wait for our escort!
No need. Have no fear, for I am here to defend you, my lady.
I've been scullied.
He's been scullied.
My admiral laid me off.
My cousin was nonetheless delighted with your services. I hope there was no misunderstanding.
None, I'm sure of it. She just ordered me to give you any assistance you might need.
This request doesn't seem to please you.
Don't take offense, but it's not pleasant for a captain to abandon his ship. In any case, here I am at your service, for a while.
Okay, so we've still got Kurt. We've lost our cousin, but now we've got Vasco. Well, I'll take him along. Your team is incomplete. Well, add him to the team then. Ahoy, mateys. Now the question I've got is, did I get my equipment back that my cousin had on? No! The fuck, I robbed us? Oh no, I did. I got everything back, which is good, because this is the equipment that he had on. Good, good, good. So at least we haven't got to worry about losing equipment from lost team members. Excellent. So what weapons does he use? Second in command, Collard Sailor Coat. It's also got lockpick in 1. What about a sword? 128. Gun does 297. Bloody hell. It's actually the same as mine. My stuff's better than his. Right, let's go. Let's explore this town. Find out what we've got to do. Oh, I love pastures green. I want to see how big this island really is. I just love having massive areas to explore. True sense of adventure. I don't know why, even though the game's got not much things to do with pirates, I feel like a fucking pirate. Can I go in here? No. Impossible to enter. Look for another passage to be discreet for the North. Or could I just... Wait there, I want to see if these passageways unlock if I am a Nort. No. Right, let's avoid doing that for now. So obviously all the Norts are in charge of everything to do with the docks. At least I'm nearly level 5 and I get a new trait point or whatever it's called. I'm excited to do the crafting as well. I think I am going to put points into crafting. But not immediately, I don't think. I like how you can offset your character points with stuff on your armor as well. It's really handy. I never tried upgrading gloves either, because I would probably put lockpicking on my gloves. Old blunt foil. There's so many things to loot. Give me it all.
Atuai, sien Sardet quint. Dat agudach me in.
She's got the same mark on her cheek as me.
Attention, soldier.
Let me pass. I must see the chief of your village. Whatever could be so funny.
Now, who would you be to seek an audience with the governor?
I am Siora, daughter of Bladnid. My mother is Amal, the chief of our clan. I am here as an emissary of my people, and I must see your chief, your governor.
And so you are a princess, then?
A what?
Let her pass! Your Majesty, I shall present you to the governor. Come.
Princess, Majesty, you are most confusing. But thank you for your help.
Oh, we've got to take her with us. Let's get rid of Vasco. I'm not particularly bothered about having him with me. I don't really like him in the first place.
Onol Manawi, do you need something?
I've never heard you talk about your father. Who was he?
He was the Donegad of our clan. He died many cycles ago, but this memory is still painful. So we usually avoid the subject.
What happened to him?
He was killed as he tried to escape the lions who wanted to capture him. My mother never really recovered from it. This is one of the reasons why she decided to go to war. Anything else?
The first time you saw me, did you really think I was a native?
Aside from the way you dress, you resemble a native. I have never seen an Onol Manawi amongst the Renagse before. Is it so surprising that I made this mistake?
Ask her if this singular appearance makes you more attractive.
No, I understand. And I hope that this singular appearance makes me more attractive to you.
Yeah.
Perhaps if your difference wasn't merely physical, but your heart is evidently the heart of a Renagse. Anything else?
I don't know what a Renagi is, but I'll take it as a
I
compliment.
must leave you. See you later.
Now, will she come with me? Oh, nice. We've got both them in our party. Jack and Akinori. Come on, then. This really does. I've got the same feeling that I felt when playing Risen 1. It's a shame the rest of the Risen games were terrible because it's just so simple and enjoyable to play. Nice, I've got the servant's key. I like how there's no consequence for stealing, or so I haven't found yet. Well, you good, sir?
Minister.
Your Excellency, it is always an honor. How may I serve you?
What exactly is your role here?
I am tasked with advising Governor Constantine about business matters, and I make sure that all business contracts are established properly and are favorable to us. I am responsible for setting taxes on goods based on their value, among other things. It is an exciting job that requires the utmost care. Would you like anything else?
No, I think that's enough excitement for me today.
Goodbye.
I will leave you in your exciting practices. Let's go and find the governor. Alright, my son.
There you are, dear cousin. What is this? Who is this amazing person in your company?
My new wife.
Ciara, daughter of Bladnid, daughter of Meb. My mother is the Mal, the chief of our clan.
I am honored to make your acquaintance, Ciara. This is incredible. You look so much alike you could be related. If you would allow me, Princess, I would like to confer a mission to my cousin. You need to visit the governors of the bridge and Teleme to give them my formal regards, that sort of thing, but also to discover what they've managed to learn. They've been here much longer than we have. Perhaps they've made some inroads to finding a cure for the Malachor.
Forgive me, Mal, but I have a request for you. My people needs your help.
I thought we might discuss matters together at leisure, but please, speak your piece.
The Lions, the Bridge Alliance and my people are at war. My mother has sent me to you in search of allies. I fear that without your help, our clan will suffer great horrors. We have already lost so many souls.
This seems a sensible request. You know, though, we cannot go to war with our neighbors.
Perhaps there's a way to negotiate a ceasefire. The time to see things more clearly.
Excellent idea. I would be completely lost without you. Go and parley with, the Queen, dear cousin. Try and put an end to confrontations for the time being.
I will come with you. It will take more than one person to convince my mother to lay down our weapons.
Perfect. Take Kurt along with you and anyone you feel useful. I've been told that the roads are not safe. Safe travels, dear cousin. And watch out for yourself. I wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you.
Oh, these are exciting times. I think this game's going to have a heavy focus on diplomacy. Right, well, let's have a quick explore about this place before we leave. Oh, it's got top floors. Yeah, since I've got no points in conversation, we could probably find these quests really difficult to complete. So I'm either going to craft gear that has got plus points in speechcraft or other things. Where's all the loot that you keep? It's all I'm interested in. The cupboards were bare. What the heck? Oh, lockpicking level 2. Well, I'm certain we can do something about that. Yeah. Now what do we have down here? Still nothing. So this is the servants' quarters, isn't it? I think we should go further down. Although it's pitch black. This is the biggest house in the history of big houses. Are you kidding me? Not a single bit of loot. What's the canny library like? I thought there was going to be something epic down here for finding, like, our way around this house, but there's fucking nothing. Nothing at all. Now we've got to find our way back out. Shit. Well, there's the dungeon.
Desade, do you have a moment?
Who? I go on then, I'll have a chat to you.
Thank you for coming. I know that you're very busy, but I need your help.
I'm listening, sir.
This island is vast, and we only know a tiny part of it. As you know, your uncle has asked me to draw maps to facilitate the merchant's travels. Alas, I'm slightly too old to be roaming the paths, setting up camps here and there. So I'd appreciate it if, as you travel, you mark the places you deem to be safe on your map.
Very well. I will take care of it, Professor.
Excellent. I knew I could count on you. One more thing. Do you remember that gigantic creature that you defeated in Serene? Bringing a specimen to the city was obviously not a good idea. An accident was inevitable. But according to my sources, there are others of them on this island, and your uncle wishes to know more about them. I know that a scholar of the Alliance, Professor Serafedin, has also taken an interest in these creatures. I tried to contact him, but apparently he disappeared during an expedition to study them. Naturally, I cannot ask you to rummage through the entire island looking for him, but if you can find any trace of him, his studies on these giant creatures could be immensely useful.
Very well. If I find anything out, I'll let you know.
The road to knowledge is long and difficult, but this is the price of wisdom, Desade.
Right then. So we've got big creatures I imagine we're going to get to kill. This has turned out to be a grand adventure. Let's go outside. Oh my god, look at the town. Look at the mountains in the background. Please tell me I can go atop them. Maybe find some large winged beasts. Right, what we'll do is I want to stick a save on the go there. And next episode we're going to start exploring this island and finding out... Well, really, I want to find treasures and epic discoveries. See you in the next one, lads.